Button 2. Good morning. Good morning, clowns. How are you doing? And good morning over on the YouTube side as well. We're back with more Final Fantasy XIV. We have more Hildibrand adventures to enjoy today, chat. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and hop in the game. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. How are we doing? How are we? It's Tuesday. Thank you, Clouds, by the way, for the check-in and the early ghosty as well. How are we doing? How are we doing? I'm a little out of it today. My sleep was pretty scuffed. My sleep last night was pretty rough, so a little out of it today, but I'm looking forward to some nonsense with our boy. How are y'all? We did get some new shoes. Great. Will you ever truly be in it? Maybe someday, Clouds. Maybe. Maybe. I hear rumors. I hear rumors and whispers of people who are really in it. You know? But, again, I don't know if I've ever met them. How are you doing, Clouds? Hope you're doing well today. We're gonna ramble around a little bit, wander around a little bit while we warm up. What was I needing to do? There is a Hildibrand. I don't remember where the next quest starts. Actually, you know what? Try to get us warmed up. Why don't I go complete these quests real quick? I have like the finales for a bunch of dungeons that we completed. Let's do that while we're sort of warming up, huh? Take me there. Gotta give people a chance to little sort of filter in. I'm looking forward to more. It's always, I love it. That's a giant turtle. Yeah, it was a big old turtle. Good mount. In fact, let's go. Think I can fly here? No. That's what I need to be spending my time offline on. Hey, who's you? Turtle, I wasn't trying to start anything, bud. Oh, no. You don't get to leash now. Right here. You don't get to leash now. That's not how this works. You don't get to go back to home. You're gonna try to attack me. Body turtle. Body turtle. Get us one. Zekihan?
You're returned. And with nary a needle to be seen. Experienced them firsthand myself. The pain was simply indescribable. That said, once it subsided, I was surprised to find that the lower back pain which had ailed me for years had completely vanished. Now, tell me of your expedition. I wish to know everything. What did you see? What was hidden deep within those ruins?
Still. And we did this on Sunday. I finally completed this dungeon.
They seem truly remarkable. Think, structures of a separate civilization lie in the depths of the Yakuwe ruins. And at the deepest point, a great serpentine creature awaited. Wow. This is, beyond a shadow of a doubt, a significant discovery regarding Jacques Taral's history. Tell me, what then thoughts have you concerning the valley's depths?
It reminded me of the ancient Ronkin ruin I saw in another world. Spoiler.
Wow, truly. Such a claim is invaluable testimony. Based on your descriptions, it is likely the ancient Yakuwe simultaneously feared and revered the serpent of unfathomable power, and after encountering it, constructed the temple to conceal it from the world. This may be the final element which proves my life's work, a theory, the eerie resemblance of the reflections of civilizations. My capacity as a professor of the studium, I've taken the liberty of reading the Scion's report concerning the source, its reflections, and the civilizations therein for myself. Their findings indicate sundering diminished mankind's intelligence to that of beasts. The flourishing civilization of the ancients was forgotten, and the peoples of each reflection set out on separate paths, forging disparate civilizations of their own.
Good morning, Impale. Thank you for the ghosty and the check-in. As well as Amethyst for that early ghosty as well. Thank you. Thank you. And Brianna Hayes over on the YouTube side. How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome in. We're just getting started today, so I'm wrapping up some quest lines, and then we're going to dive into Hildibrand. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing?
Yet, and we say these civilizations are worlds apart and truly so different. If we all came from one shared ancient heritage, it would not be natural for the development of each society and children to bear similarities to one another.
Still seeing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV content on my feed. It's a bit of a hype time right now, Brianna. We had FanFest, which came with an announcement of our next expansion, and then it also dropped a whole new raid. We got our big patch 7.5. Which dropped more story and more raid, a new raid, all sorts of stuff. So it's been a busy time. Still dreaming about Final Fantasy XIV a few times too. Let's go. I don't think I've had a 14 dream yet. I don't dream about my games too often. Gotta figure out something for work. A project shut down, so I gotta try a different project or try applying to places. I'm sorry, Impale. That's miserable. Good luck. You had a dream that I returned to this game? I mean, maybe it's a sign, Brianna. Sign. We'd love to have you back. I say we, like I have anything to do with Square Enix. It's a fun game. Fun game? Yeah. It's a weird place to be in, Pale. I'm sorry. I hope you figure something out. I need to figure stuff out myself, so... Still very loud. Game is still very loud.
What I'm trying to say is that it's entirely possible a society which predates the Yakui, the similarities to ancient Ranka, exists in the source. Naturally, necessary to conduct further investigation regarding 12 twin civilizations born in two separate worlds, developed under entirely different environments. Nevertheless, you discover how they today has provided further proofs. Possibility of my theory.
You even saw that this is your sign to play Final Fantasy XIV video on your feed. I mean, it seems pretty direct, Brianna. It's game's in a good place. In a good place. And we have like less than 8 months until the next big expansion. Now's the perfect time to catch up. Now's the perfect time.
Subject, I'd ask you to join me in another adventure, one markedly less fraught with danger. Traverse beyond the rift to the first, your knowledge and insight concerning ancient Ranka is valuable. Journey to Warlord's Echo and speak with the Chronicler, Yakui, that I may learn of the legends. Those, be me, just discover some striking parallels with culture.
That was a little more in-depth than I was expecting that. I like it. That was a little more in-depth. I'm not going to continue that right now, I don't think. Yes. How are we doing? I hope you figure something out in Impale. If you do, let me know. You let me know. Hey! Turtles. Come on. Leave me alone, turts. Yeah, I'm having a blast. I've been enjoying this thoroughly. Like, I mean, like I said, I returned. I didn't return until like last year. Last year that I came back? Yeah. Like January-ish last year I returned. Or did I return in 2024? It would have been late 2020. I think it was 2025 that I returned. So never too late. And I am steadily dragging more people into the game. I've gotten another one, chat. Community member Ook has joined the free trial. The expanded free trial. It now includes Shadowbringers. And all the way up to level 80. Easily. Let's see. I need to figure out where Hildibrand is, but I also want to do. I'll do this fate right quick while I'm here. Pay no attention to that I have a UFO. That's nothing. That's nothing. No idea. Let's get him back out here. Come on. Whoops. They're all dying. Gotta get the asps. We gotta get their asps. Blast them. Absolutely roasted by me and Chloe here. Mostly Chloe. Mostly Chloe. Absolutely. Cool. Heal. Other one starting. I think we good. I think we good. Speaking of Ook, how are you doing, bud? How are you doing? Good day, dude. Good day. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. Tell me all about it. Tell me about your first impressions. Tell me. If you've actually gotten started. You might have downloaded it and not gotten into it yet. Where was I going? I saw a loading screen. Fair. Fair. Very fair. You were ordering dog food. That's important. You're allowed to be late to the stream when you're taking care of pets. You're allowed to be late to the stream just in general. None of y'all are obligated to be here. But, you know, I genuinely appreciate when you're here. Even if you're only here for like 30 seconds. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. All of you. Unsure about data centers and servers. It's a bit confusing. I'll be honest. Yeah, I was busy setting up for the stream and all that, so I didn't read through the entire conversation in the Discord. Link down below. But yeah, if you want to easily be able to play with me, assuming you do, you might not want to. You'd want to be on Diabolos on the Crystal data server. If you're somewhere on Crystal, it's still relatively easy. And then I think if you're anywhere in NA, it's a little more difficult. And then, or any of the NA data centers. And then I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works like cross data center. Like if you wanted to get a be in a data center or closer to home, I don't know how that works. I don't know if you can jump between them, or if you would need to like make a character in each or something. Maybe Chryso knows that when Chryso pops in. I've only got the one character. I've only got this one. But I'm not sure about too much of how it works. Yeah, I'm on. Let's see. Did it show me? Where's the easiest way to like see? Where's the easiest way to see where I? Like you can see it up there. My current world is Diabol. This show? Right? If there's an easy way for me to be. This is what data center you're on. Here. Oh, no. You cannot hop between regions. Like an NA character can't go to Europe. Right, okay. But there's no... but where you can make a character isn't restricted. Right, Lahanan? So if Ook wanted to make an NA character, then he could, right? Sorry, they could. Damn it! Already screwing up. And they could. But an NA character can temporarily go to any NA data center. Okay. So that you can data center hop, but only in your region. Okay. Gotcha. Or apparently Oceania. Yeah, if there's no available spots in Crystal, Chrysler told me there might be spots early in the morning in NA. I can make a character that. Yeah, it's like a weird. It's a weird, weird thing. Because yeah, like I think if you go for like the middle of the night here, and you might be able to find somewhere on Crystal. If it's a free account, I'm not sure if there are restrictions on that as well. That I also. Yeah, nothing wrong with giving it a shot. Because obviously, I'd love to be able to play with you. I don't know the effect of ping on 14. I imagine there's some, but it's probably not like it's not like an FPS, right? Not like an FPS. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Feel free to wait until the middle of the night for us, which you can see our time right now. Right, so as well. Good morning, Latonin. How are you doing? I need to find mine. Where are you? Are they in solution now? They were in solution now. Get around 100 to 150 ping on EU. Very playable. Okay. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Back in the day, I used to play Tribes, which is an intense, very high skill FPS. I used to play it on like 400 plus ping. Ridiculous. Because I was on dial-up, and that was just my life. Only thing that you can compare is Genshin, where you get 260 ping in EU, and then like 200 to 300 in NA, and how much to compare it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. This could help as well for server status. It sure would, Latonin, if it didn't get auto-purged by Automod. You might want to throw that in the Discord. You might want to throw that in the Discord. Yep, the Autobots got you. Yeah, it's a safety thing. It auto-purges links. Except for unless you're VIP'd or modded. Yes, yeah, the triple triple exclamation or triple asterisk. Yep, very useful. Right here. Man. I don't remember where we left off. Placed it in the Discord 14 chat. Thank you. Ashu, I assume I need to find you somewhere. I thought you were over here. Maybe they're in Tuliala. Yeah, Crystal got congested status entirely as of last patch. Way Aether has been since DC travel became a thing. It's like, yeah, and of course, once like 8.0 drops, they're like sort of combining all the regions together. Yeah, or like not combining all the regions together, combining like all the or letting you do parties easier across the same region, whatever. I didn't 100% understand because I don't understand exactly how the thing works. Okay, they're definitely not here. Did I really not even grab this quest? That's the weapon. That's not it. That's a weapon. Cross-region matchmaking. No, wait. That's it. Yeah. They're updating the matchmaking. That'll be cool. It'll make things a lot easier. Hopefully. Hopefully it does not make things a lot worse. Maybe they're into it. Anybody remember where I left Hildibrand? No, it was 100% here, right? Like Wrangler of cats. It's probably not it. I was like Mr. Robot. I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't actually remember where I was in this quest line. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hildibrand Adventures. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We do all these. If we even did all these. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We complete Gentleman at Heart. Did I complete Gentleman at Heart? Quests that are complete. Other quests. Hildibrand. Okay, we're actually we're a few in. We completed the case of the fiendish fugitives. Which means a vandal in the wild is what I think I ran past that one. I think I ran past that one. Yes, it's right there. I was in the right spot. I just didn't commit. Oh, he's just literally right. I'm good at this. The way it works now is if you queue for a duty, it pulls people from every server in your data center. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. So Party Finder only shows parties recruiting from your data center as well. Right. And starting in 8.0, use will pull from the entire region, and Party Finder will show listings from the entire region. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yes, that'll be. It would be very nice. This is a buff. Oh no, sorry. Inventory is getting very bad again. I'll need to deal with that later. Let's talk to Hildibrand, shall we? Reminder, this is spoilers for Hildibrand in particular. Which may also include incidental spoilers for the rest of the game as things come up. Just your warning. Just your warning. Here we go. Hello, Hild-boiled. How you doing? Yeah, so basically, Ook, as long as you end up somewhere on the Crystal Data Center, even if it's not actually Diabolos, should be all right. But yeah, if the whole thing is congested, you might need to wait until the middle of the night and then pray. Yeah, that site that Latonin linked should keep you apprised. Because obviously, we'd love to have you over on the dark side. Yeah, getting Diabolos would allow you to join my free company, which is the guild system. But you know, I'm not doing much with, but we do have a house and all that. We do have a house. Oh. And you know, buffs and all that. Excuse me. What was my voice?
Yeah, and Devilon, been keeping yourself sharp, I trust.
See? Sharp as a razor. I'm so sharp.
Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, good moment to come by. I've managed to recover more data and learned about another experimental subject.
Oh, I do declare. I dare say that this is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more. Hi, Hildibrand. Hi, Hildibrand. Hi, Nashu. Hi. Yep. Sorry, Hild-boiled.
Seems criminal has put his soul into the body of Kahua Aloha. That's a two-legged wolf. Later.
I like how he just straight up ignored Hildibrand.
Man, notorious vandal. Went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything, shops to government facilities. Never any grand motive, all for the thrill of it. Being a piece of work. Like the stinky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in a new body. As upon mysterious research, I see.
Oh, I do declare that such a fiend wrecking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolf will make some mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside of this city. Hi, Hildibrand.
Hey, not have bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend likely strike places outside of Solution 9.
The compliment.
We don't have any leads beyond that, though, so I have a man in mind to pay to one of my trusted sources a visit. Lyman's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on, he ought to be at his usual spot nearby. I'm hard bored, see.
Oh, I do declare, Mymond. Does that not remind you of our friend Mymond? It does. It does. Do you suppose we'll get to meet a Yormond, too?
God.
Ow. Ow. I get to flex my voice acting chops in these quest lines, chat. Sure is a pity I don't have any chops. No, I genuinely think I am getting better. I genuinely think I am improving. I can talk crap about my own stuff because self-deprecating is a thing. I probably shouldn't. I probably should be hyping myself up for psychological reasons. I have fun with it. Good or bad. Even when I do a horrific voice that causes Ook to do a highlighted message, telling me that it was bad. But it was mostly the voice was bad, which is fair because the voice was horrifying. It was a choice I made. You are improving? Thank you. I've run past these guys like that. I am working on it. It is something I'm practicing. I need to do more like studying. I think like actual research rather than just trying to wing more of it. But I do think I'm improving. It was a choice. It was a choice. Yeah, I think it originated on not last stream, but the stream before. It was like the end of the day, and my brain was fried. So instead of just doing anything reasonable, I just did the most obnoxious voice I could do. And now that's Kukulane's voice. Sorry. I'm sorry. It was a voice. I'm actually surprised I pulled it off, honestly. I'm honestly surprised that I could make that voice come out of this.
Enough, and I see you with company, detective. What can I do for you today?
Because obviously, voice acting is more than just making funny voices or good voices. There's the acting part, right? That's the part I'm really working on now. Because I'm not Robin Williams. I don't have 42 different voices I can pull out on a whim. I have to distinguish characters by acting differently. Because they're different characters. You know?
They're seeking Vanden in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, all right. Now, I can't say I've heard any talk of vandalism, either in or around Everkeep. But there is a hunter who's caught sight of a solitary Kawaheloa.
All of the Dawn Trail names are impossible for me to pronounce. I'm so sorry.
Kawaheloa. He was in Barrier recently. Went into Vanguard. Didn't come back out. So he assumed it went to Shalom. What struck him the most, though, was the queer way it moved. Seemed more than beast, he said. More man than beast.
Loas are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. It's lone wolf's eye vandal. My gun on it. We'll head to Shaoloni right away. Thanks for the lead, White Diamond.
Hey, you good, Hildibrand? Good, bud?
It is truly uncanny indeed. I do declare the resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wyland, and the information is his stock in trade as well.
The names are inspired by indigenous South American languages, right? Yeah. Which is neat. Very. It's a culture you don't see touched on much in, especially like JRPGs. It's it's very much not English. It's really not. I'm doing my best. It is very cool. One of my favorite parts about Dawn Trail is has been the settings that they put everything in. Like, you definitely have that South American influence. They also did, like, Old West as well. Like the US West. Like the Old West. Capital O. Then now we're in the future? Yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan.
Hey. Not only do we have the similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides.
Well, I'll go me with a lightning rod. I don't recommend that. That's probably very uncomfortable. Not one of the things I would recommend putting up there.
You know, you look rather like the detective yourself. Only you're either younger or have a better skincare regimen. Brothers or something.
Ridiculous.
Oh, ridiculous. Detective.
To declare that Detective Hild-boiled and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right. Don't compare me to this preening ninny.
I was tempted to give them both the same voice when they showed up, just to make it more confusing for everybody. But I decided to. I decided to not.
All right. I didn't mean to ruffle any feathers.
Good, Lyman?
But you, lad, something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does.
The mystery assistant who's no longer with us? Because we have to have a tragic backstory.
Get going. Let's gather in front of the Vanguard, or in front of Vanguard, heading to Shaoloni.
Bye. That looks so cool. I really do like the. I do like the accent in the. I do like that. See? Like the same, it's even the same red as the liner of my coat, so it's just very, it's coordinated, I think. Listen, as a gay man, I have an inherent buff to fashion. What is it? It's a perk I have. It's a class perk. Someone get you that outfit? Somebody did. Name started with a C, I think. You going? Yes, thank you, Christa. It has done the trick. It is also my it's also made it onto the thumbnail. I updated my YouTube thumbnail for the stream. For my release for my Hildibrand streams. You know, because I took those pictures on last Tuesday. I updated the thumbnail. So now that the thumbnail is me and Hild-boiled hanging out. Wish I could fly here. Maybe that's my project for offline this week. Maybe I go through and actually unlock flying in all these Dawn Trail zones. Maybe that's how I should be spending my time. This takes me up there. I think I need to be on that bridge. Maybe I can go this way. Non-binary, you get a buff to weird fashion. Fair. Yeah. You can sort of do whatever you're feeling. Yeah. Good point. Generally too weird. Nah, no such thing. No such thing. No such thing. Yeah, I don't leverage my my fashion buffs. Keep that. Yes, don't get it twisted. I spend almost my entire time in like a t-shirt and some shorts usually. I don't really leverage my buff, but I can recognize when something looks good, I can recognize it, I think. Thing about getting older is you stop caring what other people think. True. True. That's actually why I'm more out these days than I ever was in the past. Because I just stopped caring who knew. Because I definitely did a long time. Even after coming out, I was constantly back in the closet. There was a whole thing. My closet had a revolving door. It had a revolving door. Now I'm just like, whatever. Whatever.
It'll be my first time yellow bear. Wonder if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks.
Probably. Probably. I know the best place.
See you. Good bud?
Oh, that was a little Johnny Bravo. Inspector, you're all glowy tingly.
Wants me to fire around to hit you with. The after effects can linger for a while, I'm afraid.
Oh, not do it, Claire. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel paler than I have in recent memory.
You're an oddball.
Yeah. He may be a zombie. It's confusing. Those are insane looking. I don't... Oh! He doesn't love bugs. Noted. Good. Oh, I must say, Detective, I had not expected your odd self to suffer from a fear of insects. To be fair, those insects did have skulls on their faces. And such adorable ones, too.
Just any insect. You're Argolops, bringers of death, disease. Get yourself now. An egg will set you straight. He has no eggs. Oh, you didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all. Damn it all.
Oh, I do declare. Oh dear. Never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. Do it, Nashu. Nashu. Wait, is she actually making an egg this time? Think you could boil this to the good detective's liking? I'm not a culinarian. I literally have not picked up the cooking class. So no, I'm not confident I can do this. What? Alright, doll, I don't swing that. You're pretty and all. I'm looking for something else to stir my pot. Wildly inappropriate. You go 12 minutes. I hope it actually stays here for 12 minutes. That wasn't 12 minutes at all. Look at that egg. May I offer you an egg in these trying times?
This isn't another trick, is it? Well, I'll chance it.
No, it's perfect. I love that we're in the same outfit. It makes us perfect.
Texture of the yolk, firm and assured. Not untested, but not broken down by the weight of the world. Essence of a survivor. Ah. You're a man that knows the score, Damelon. Glad to have you at my back.
Looks like you bowled it just right. Well done.
It wasn't well done. Back to the point. It was correctly done.
At any rate, I feel myself again. Appreciate it, Damelon.
Well, I had every confidence you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come on. Let's continue on.
I'm also going to need to edit that clip. I don't think it's long enough. I wanted a clip of the eggs. I wanted a clip of the egg scene. I'll need to go in and edit it later. You can make it. You can make clips too. If you ever find something fun. But it's time for our first break, chat. It's time for our first break. I take a break once an hour to let the ads run over here on the Twitch side, chat. And I recommend that y'all take a break along with me. I've got some upper body work to do, so gonna do a little bit of exercise and move around and turn on my YouTube stream on my TV, of course. Y'all grab some water, grab a snack, grab some coffee. Just generally take care of yourself a bit. And we'll be back here in about 3 minutes to continue with some Hildibrandy nonsense. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Stay tuned, and we will. BRB. Welcome back, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? Welcome back from the ads. Welcome back from the break. Yeah, oh, you know what I forgot? We got the best change. I forgot that we got the best change, chat. I can pet Robin now. And it reacts. Can't remember the other ones. I don't remember the other ones. There's a few, though. There's a few. All right, let's keep it going, shall we?
This is the outside world. Gonna take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right. You should begin by talking to the locals. Is that a town I see over there?
Yep.
Guess where's the springs, eh? Good place as any. Come. Oh, let's go.
I can't fly here either. I can't fly anywhere. I'm such a behind. I'm such a behind.
Hey.
Hey.
I mean, be on the multi-target.
Blast. Blast. How's Robin doing? Slowly making his way to the next level. Slowly making his way to the next.
Fashion place this. It's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. Man, get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. See if there's acts of vandalism in these spots. Learn something, you come and tell me, see?
Excuse me. Sorry. Got a little something stuck in my throat. On account of my allergies going absolutely bonkers. Weather is all over the place. Driving me crazy. Crazier.
Oh, don't get me started. Oh, miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. For my blood, sweat, tears, into keeping everything running, had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. Outsider, mark my words.
I have marked them. Those words have been marked. That's not the right guy. That's a whole different quest. Oh yeah, speaking of quests, the new Phasmophobia patch dropped today, including the Alan Wake 2 crossover. The Alan Wake 2 crossover. Which, if you've been around the channel long enough, you know that I am an Alan Wake enjoyer. We did a playthrough it on the channel. It's one of my earliest playthroughs, in fact. I played a couple of rounds of the event this morning. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. I may be a little biased because I love seeing Alan Wake stuff in basically anything. Pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I did get murdered once. I did get eaten by a ghost. Get my neck snapped by a ghost. But that happens. I got better. Yeah, it's pretty cool. IMO. IMO. And also they patched a bunch of the jank that they just patched in in the recent patch, they reworked the way like player models work and everything. As part of their character update, it was real bad. It was real rough. They've patched a bunch of it. Seems like it's getting better, so I'll probably do some more of that off stream. I was having fun with it. As a matter of fact, there's been a spate of vandalism targeting bonds and equipment. The culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have much of a lead. Baffled as we are, we posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course. So if you see any suspicious activity, or let us know. There, maybe that'll help. Please. I'm just trying to talk. Huh? Oh yeah, I heard of a barn destroyed the other day. Smashed to pieces, all accounts. Do such a senseless thing. Hild-boiled. He's terrified. He's like, what's happening here? There he goes. Bye.
Hey, there's some fun in it.
A few things.
We heard much the same, and has been busy.
Oh, do declare. By the by, have you seen Nashu? I'm not sure where she's gone.
Sirs, how can you not know where your own assistant is? Ugh. We'll split up and find her.
Ashu, where'd you run off to? Ashu. Ashu. Where are you? Oh no. Oh no. The yawning has already begun. Also, hey bud. Still being a creeper. Yep. The yawning has already started, chat. Like I said, I had a real rough sleep. It may be a double caffeine, or maybe a double coffee day. Caffeine does super wake me. Maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll help anyway.
Oh, hello, Damino. I could use a little help. There's some ruffians here, if you didn't notice. If you didn't know.
Oh, I say, Nashu, have you been making friends?
No, you did. All the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt.
Oh, whatever do you mean? Ah, it's the little bugs.
Don't be a fool. You saw her polishing them bombs.
Listen, those bombs are for medical use only.
That's right. He's the one been blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting a bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs, they are medicine. They just happen to explode.
I do declare, yeah, verily. Though they may look and indeed explode like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek.
It's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploding medicine?
I mean, it is insane, to be fair.
So I'll take a deep breath now.
He's so cool.
Need to go. It's so hot. Father, can talk this through, resolve things peacefully.
I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. Time to blast him. He's a vandal, that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Be civil. We'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Oh, detective. Wait. I am emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. Finish the walk with the dog. She met another puppy outside and refused to return home. She's got her new best friend. Adorable. Adorable. Yeah. Yeah, Ook. Hildibrand is very much imposed to violence. Yeah. Exactly. No, imposed was right. Violins are just really small cellos. I mean, yes, but why would you? Speaking of violence, Bryce choosing violence. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman. Shot him in the rear. A waste of breath.
Ask for it, old man. A duel? I'll give you a duel.
Remember, you had other options. Now, see, we're gonna need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere, you see.
Cellos are big violas.
For your little head, this ain't to the death.
I mean, I think they're using guns that are to the death. On to declare ill at ease though I am with Detective Hild-boiled chosen approach. It seems we must defer to him. Like, I'm the warrior of light. I am not opposed to violence. I often partake, in fact. Some could say too much violence. Let's see. Let's watch this duel.
Puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eyes. He'll rush to finish it.
Oh my god, am I gonna have to actually do this? This feels like a gameplay segment.
That red smudge, huh? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? Soft choice for a soft bastard. You spit phased. Hard recognizes hard. And I can tell you're a man who's been to hell and back. Even I can learn a thing or two from you.
Thanks.
Whoa, whoa. You're kidding me? All this fuss over you and you're having a snooze? You got moxie doll face, just like her. You sweet dreams.
It's ridiculous.
Still charged lightning. That's impressive in its own way. But never mind that for now. I got a job to do. Fashion firearm, like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel and dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a roughneck. Don't know what kind of fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince. Bar soap's all I need. Incredible. Seen her enough. This one's in the bag.
Incredible. I can't believe they did the Matrix animation. At least on the bullets. At least on the bullets. That's rude. That's not how a duel works.
It's on the old laws. As long as you win, it don't matter how.
Ah! Something up with those bugs, Joe. Oh my god, they did. Okay. Well, I kind of called it. Kind of called it. Incredible. That was the literal Matrix bullet dodge.
The hell are you?
I cannot believe it. I thought I was maybe off the mark when I saw the initial bullet trails. No, they just did it.
So that's the way of things, huh? Non-lethal rounds are known. The law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight. Guilt falls on the side that drew first. Honor coming with me.
Got him. You okay there, Hild-boiled?
Now, see, this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like a bombs and assumed she was a vandal. You don't strike me as a miscreant. I like to examine the objects for a good measure.
I mean, they are bomb-like. She's terrifying.
I must say, it does look like a bomb.
To declare an understandable if unfortunate misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that it is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly. But they are also bomb. This is going to be very awkward.
I love this game. Well, rip another pair of clothes. Another set of clothes.
That's a bomb? Or I was born yesterday.
Oh, I do declare, I feel like a new man. It is as if I could walk upon a cloud.
And that hogwash. Us alone doesn't prove she's a vandal. Keep her in the jailhouse till we know more.
Are meals served at this jailhouse?
Yeah, that they are.
Sure. Oh, Nashu.
Leia.
Oh, incredible. I love this game. I love it.
Oh, I do declare I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear.
That guy seems suspicious. That guy seems moderately suspicious, huh? Quest complete. All right. Well. Let's do that. Where it concerns his assistant's well-being, not even Inspector Hildibrand can maintain his customary aplomb.
Oh, I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Ashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true and all, and secure her release post-haste.
We innocent ain't words I'd use to describe a bomb-toting dame, but setting that aside, we know who we're after. Just need to track them down.
A number of the residents reported having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it has appeared near a settlement called "Pour Them in Your Trousers."
I don't know if that's the name.
It's, Lua Tini Wowza. Ah, clean the wax out of your ears.
To be fair, I also can't pronounce it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Lua Tini Waza. Yeah, that's what I meant. Come on, let's see what we can find out there.
Even the characters can't pronounce his name. Even the characters.
So how am I supposed to? How am I?
Alright. Let's go on a trip. No yawning. I hear you yawning, chat. Stop it. Stop it. Let's see. Let's go yawn a trip. How dare you. Ow. Yes. Let's go yawn a trip. I'm always yawning my trips. Drove right past him again.
Oh, I can't imagine why it takes so long for me to complete games.
Or we just missing the objectives.
Alright, let's go question locals about Wolfman sightings. Be straightforward enough. Stay together this time. Just say the word, we get started. Say the word. Start.
I'm saying the word.
Really? Lead the way.
Right. We're escorting. We're esqueeting.
At least.
Ugh. Ah, God. Coming. Beyond. I can't stop them now. Artowell. Discuss the oven. You oven the hot food and out. Wait, you oven the cold food and out the hot.
Wood ovens, eh? Unheard of in Solution 9. We do all our cooking with electro appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I'll have to look into it when I get a chance.
Nice little smoky eggs.
Oh, I do declare, Mother used to roast whole meotragus in a giant oven. She was partial to the bellies for the flavor, but I found them a little tough. That has no bearing on my own toughness.
Huh? Huh? I didn't assume it did until you said something. I didn't assume you did.
Show it, all right.
I'm just overlapping voices now. Hold on.
I saw it, alright. It's a wolf-like thing I've never seen before. It made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested.
William, our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, it did not hunt for its own food.
It is now. It used to be a man. Be odd if it still ate like one. And if it isn't keen on hunting, likely it goes to settlements for its meals. It's like,
I do see. That makes sense. Ah. We got discuss the residencies.
see the resemblance between homes here and those in the outskirts. Real surprise. Worlds merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn then, and she was still blind.
What happened? Oh, no, the motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. I expect Allah would appreciate their artistry. He isn't here, is he? Yup. Yup. I saw it wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. It kept squealing at me as if it was trying to say something. Oh, I dare say this is a promising new lead. Thanks, Hildibrand. I have it. This creature is a minion of the vandalous wolf man.
When your soft-boiled guesses. I'd heard about staying squealing critters untrue of you, but doubt it has anything to do with our case.
Oh no, he's right. Oh no, he's going to be correct.
Eating of the spirits.
Meeting of the spirits? We don't have time for that. I can't be meeting with any spirits. I got things to do. Except for me. I guess I can meet with myself. Who's kind of a spirit. On account of being ghosty.
The wolf-like fiend, I've seen it south of here. Most folks avoid that area because it's Dunya Kawabya territory. But I go there to gather cactus. The past few times I did, I saw the creature heading towards the gorge. Even the Dunya Kawabyas, Duna Kawabyas, got a wide berth. It must be dangerous indeed. Duna
Oh, our fugitive might still be holding up in that gorge. Come on, take a look.
Down here. Not the Luna Kyapa, yeah. Not the Lunian ish. Yes, you should. Very you should be anyway. Got him.
Now, hey, Loa. doesn't seem to be here, right? This is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up. Search for clues. Turn up anything. Come and tell me.
Uh-huh. Clues, 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 clues. I can find clues. Robin, get back out of here, just in case. Just in case. Oh. Those are Lunyakawa. They're T-Rexes. I see. I see. Local varmint. I want one. Oh, the teeth are terrifying. Like, those are carnivore teeth. 100. Just straight up fangs. Stack of produce. The sack is laden with vegetables, particularly those what the fugitive took from Lua Teneninia. Lua Teneninia Wasa. Cannot. Something about my tiny American brain cannot make the syllables there. Rude words have been scrawled on a piece of paper. An Oglop loiters nearby as guarding the paper and you. The Oglop scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper. It appears to contain diary entry written by the fugitive. You didn't see an Oglop. Y'all see an Oglop? I didn't see one. And the game told me I did. A liquor bottle. We got a drunk werewolf. Liquor bottle has long since been drained to the last drop. It was purloined by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in the vicinity. Hild-boiled will want to take stock of your discoveries. Just looking over this cliff, man. I don't recommend going down there. Oh, there's an empty liquor bottle. What about you? I also found an empty liquor bottle. And then also I found a sack of produce. And then also this paper. I found 3 clues. I'm the winner. Good work, damn alone. Bottles and produce must be taken from Teneninia Wasa. Luateninia Wasa. There's a piece of paper. Butchering it. I'm so sorry. Every other culture on the planet. Your diary entries are right. I'll read them out. Third day's destruction. Reduced the bar into rubble in moments, well before anyone was the wiser. Found strength is truly astounding. Researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show and ride barrels of ceruleum for the job. This for the force. All of that. As we suspected, like the thieving Iclops, the vandalizing Huahealoa, working for the researcher. What I must say, for him to be leaving incriminating evidence out in the open, where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find it, is rather careless, is it not? Yeah, when he was apprehended as a man, he left a diary of his misdeeds lying around, served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. And, knowing full well how it led to his downfall, perhaps he has some sort of clever design. Perhaps just an idiot. Got him.
Perhaps he's just an idiot.
Yep. You know, it's quite common.
At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost even caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights. And so I ask that you refrain from using your gun.
And more versatile than you think. Capable of converting the lightning it absorbs to other kinds of energy. Like a switch, shoot fire, water rounds as well. If push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down.
Oh, well now, that is a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet, be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence in all form and elemental aspects.
Adjust my collar.
I do violence in a number of elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentle man. Such is the creed of Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinary.
Or, don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did.
Just the constant tragic hints to his backstory.
As a rule, I don't talk about the past. If there was ever a time to break that rule, that would be it. 'Cause it's pertinent to the story. I used an assistant too. She was a lot like your Nashu. Ill sweetheart. But gone now. Killed Crime King because of me. Because I was too soft. Crime King descended from a line of mages. Carnelian's his real name, and can wield powerful magic. Whispered word, flick of his wrist. Didn't have to rely on fancy gadgets, ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and the assistant. Started spinning a sob story. Half-boiled milksop. I lowered my... Was all the opening Carnelian needed. Cast a spell before I could blink. I would have died, stood. If my assistant hadn't leaped in the way.
It's just like some characters from Persona 5. I was going to spoil it, but I was like, I probably shouldn't spoil it.
When wearing a regulator, she was following my lead. I killed her, much as he did.
Such a thing should have happened.
They were able to catch Cornelia soon after that. Now the bastard's at large again in a fiend's body. Deal with villains. Can't afford to be soft. One day you or someone dear to you will pay for it.
I mean,
Now then, we confirmed the Vandal's here. What is it the searcher wants to achieve with its destruction spree? First things first, we need to alert the Dust Watch. We want to be ready when the Vandal strikes next.
you know where to find them? Yep, I do. We've met.
Satawi, huh? Alright then, let's head right over there.
Oh, I do declare, think that the detective had suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggled to find the words. Be your usual gentlemanly self. Oh, you are right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be true to myself. Yeah, you gotta be true to yourself. Gotta be true to yourself. Let's go. Hope y'all are enjoying this. If you're lurking while you're working, or just vibing while you're vibing. I didn't have a rhyme. I didn't have a rhyme for that. Don't know what libin is. Hope you're having a good day. I love this quest line so much. I love Hildibrand. It's so goofy, but it's right. It's like exactly my level of goofy. Like it is very obvious it was written by a bunch of millennials. Very obvious. Maybe a Gen Xer in there somewhere. Stay inside. They are. I love it. Yeah, I've dropped a few frames today. Seems to be better than it was yesterday. As well. Oh, stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free. She's having that is a gigantic taco. This taco is amazing. Sorry for the mouth sounds. There were captions.
It's you lot. What is it? What do you got for me? Huh?
Should have given an I didn't. I didn't. No more than usual.
Damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the Vandal. Clear the train's our next target.
That would be bad.
I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, blamed, inclined even, threat is real.
You need to get to Shaloni Station right away.
Indeed. I got up a man. Right there.
As for Nashu, would be best if she remained here for nothing. Detective, keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. Huh? If you ignore all the times they like body slam each other into the ground.
Man will never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg.
It does. Almost like that's not the sheriff anyway at all.
Almost like that.
Excuse me, sorry. What's happening?
Thank goodness you're here. Please, can't let that fiend destroy the bridge.
Oh. Well, I mean, he is there. We're on it. Somewhere safe. Oh. Also, I did not realize how terrifying he was going to look. That is not how I thought the werewolf would look. Ah, I skipped. Yes, tis detective. It said something about from gentle man to gentle wolf. So, I don't know. I didn't get to the rest though. Rare dame in distress. Well. Yeah, maybe the water version. Maybe the water one doesn't work super well. Yeah, all the times to be out of charge. Ow. Stood.
You're the man afraid. Hold it right there. Try anything funny and I'll torch these barrels. They're filled to the brim with ceruleum, enough to blow us all sky high. Here's nothing you can do, so just relax and enjoy the... Huh? Y'all smell something? Y'all smell smoke?
Yeah! I tell you.
Oh, wait. We must extinguish the fire. The hell you think you're doing? I shall stop this runaway wolf train. He's probably fine. Guess he ran away from the William. Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. I fear he is disinclined to stop. I'm back. Headed straight for the engine. Damn it. You're done. There's there again. They are not adorable. Creepy. Uh-oh. Use Hildibrand to charge his gun, right? So fast. He's so fast. Oh my god. I was so worried they were about to put that on his crotch. This is better. Teamwork makes the dream. A Mandeville man and his electrifying handstand. blast that wolfman. Ow. Blasting my frame rate, that's what it's doing. Hold it down. There we go. Look at those two. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Why did his tail catch fire? Or is it like a magnifying glass type of thing?
Good, Softy. Good.
You as well, detective. You as well. And they're best friends now. Definitely not identical. Definitely not. I'm also here. Reminder that I'm not the main character of the... That would definitely be Hildibrand.
I never thought I was done for. I owe you my life.
Or anything either, huh?
I'm afraid not. I was only doing what I was told.
Researcher's true objective remains a mystery, huh? This chaos and destruction can't be all for its own sake.
If you have learned your lesson, I do declare that I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You will be safe in their care and receive regular meals besides.
Alright, I'll go quietly.
Yeah, nice of y'all to show up.
Based on the delay, I see you have the situation well in hand. So, this fiend was behind the destruction, huh? Grateful for your help. Like not an imposter.
Quite appearances. He was originally a man, so treat him like one, huh?
That's so. Yeah, and understood. He'll be treated with due dignity.
We weren't just gonna take him out back and murder him.
But now we'll at least pretend there's a trial first.
Ceruleum's still there, huh? I'll do it.
Soft, hard-boiled, as you always were.
No. Don't do it.
Oh. Let's go.
The actual one. Brutal.
I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. No matter, the commotion has drawn you all here as intended.
Speaking of drawing you all here as intended, it's time for another break, chat. I'm pausing it right here. You won't miss anything. But the ads are about to play over here on the Twitch side. Let's take a break. So, grab yourself some water, grab a snack, take a break yourself. Just generally take care of yourself for a few minutes. And we'll be back in 3 minutes to see what's going on with this guy. Our little mimic dude. So, thank y'all for hanging out. Stay tuned. And we will BRB. And welcome back, everybody. How are we doing?
How are we doing?
Let's keep it going with this goopy boy here, huh?
Let's keep it going.
No matter, the commotion has drawn you all here as intended.
Some kind of ditto.
Well, you're Carnelian.
Out of juice.
What? He can teleport too?
He's linked to the Aether network.
Rude. The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. Rest I leave you now. The Ricardalian's also working for the researcher, and this was just a diversion. What's that bastard's game? Head back to Zatawi for now. You have to set your friend free after all. I mean, I can clean up things here.
That was close.
Technica.
Coming in with the 20 stream streak. Running through the chat. Do a nice little lurk. How you doing?
How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the lurk. Lurky check-in. Lurky streak. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day.
We're doing our thing. Our goofy side quests. Let's see. Kamaka.
Kamaka! Right, let's get the lady out of her cell.
This little remake. Actually like it a lot.
Oh, I do declare, Nashu, such an ordeal that must have been.
Oh yes, the hors d'oeuvres were quite tasty.
Oh, Nashu.
Sheriff, we have a situation. A large shipment of ceruleum was stolen from Shesinawazi. What? Here's the thieves struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station. That was the true target. There's electrope and now ceruleum. What all does he need all these resources for? As for Carnelian, he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You can bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served. And next time, my gun will be ready. There's something about these happenings, by the sound of it.
It's been kind of weird, yes. Been very freaky. People be playing with souls, putting souls in other things. Just general shenaniganry.
This extends beyond Shao Loani. If we had the manpower, Dustwatch can't just go traipsing about in other jurisdictions. I think it'd be best if we left this matter in your hands.
Probably.
Yeah, you can leave it too.
Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse.
Yep. Be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shalawani. If you learn anything, be sure to let you know. I guess. Y'all are weird. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right about now. Maybe Even 2.
I could also go for a hard-boiled egg about now. PBH. They got me craving some eggs. They have me craving some eggs. Don't know why. Don't know. I don't know where it's coming from. I am craving some. It's a total mystery where that egg craving could be. Eggs are expensive. Although I think prices have come down. Also, as mentioned, my stove doesn't work. Makes it kind of hard to boil eggs. No? You know? Makes it slightly difficult to boil eggs.
I didn't mind it out in the wild, but this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon lit city. Now I'll get back to working on that storage device. Check in from time to time in case I found a new lead, you hear?
Oh, meanwhile, let us continue along our own lines of inquiry. Yes. Yay.
Oh, these guys. These guys.
Oh, pray, do not blame yourself for your assistant, detective. But the fault most assuredly lies not you.
True. Remember, taking the blame for someone else, like, who willingly sacrificed themselves for you, is taking their agency away.
What a soft-boiled dope. No. Take care of your own, huh?
Little bug dudes. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say there's probably something up with the little skull bugs. Just a hypothesis. Some kind of theory. A game theory. Meanwhile, in Shah Al-Lawani. Just me.
Looks cool.
Excellent. When the plan will come to fruition.
But it needs to be more like a.
Excellent. When the plan will come to fruition.
Because he's more smug.
Ganaloki's achievements will be meaningless next to what the heavens have gifted me.
Huh? Bright. The bright stars.
You fugitives have served me well, indeed.
He's a black mage, huh? Probably. A thaumaturge of some description.
And you me. And you me.
You me. Also obligatory, oh no, he's hot.
Curious about my gun, are you? Come on. Don't need to be shy. Bolt Python Maximum. Bit of the custom short barrel.
That's a short barrel?
And need electro. Or her lightning charge to fire around other energies. Double action trigger means she's as fast as you are. Ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands.
Very clearly a red mage of some sort. I see what you did.
Gonna lay her ribs. Don't keep her cool and reduce the risk of malfunction. Really heat up.
He's definitely a red mage, if not a red mage, right?
Recoil spring guide rod takes the edge off her temper. Extra long ejector rod housing serves to.
He's gone. Listen, he's got a special interest, you know? Are you getting sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? I don't have anything in particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time.
See ya, Inspector.
Those two, I bet they're going to be best friends by the end. Bet. Nobody can resist the pure charisma inherent in the Hildibrand man. Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinary. Can't. It's impossible. Hey, still there. I wanted to check and see if it was still watching us. Hild-boiled casts a resolute shadow beneath the unrelenting glare of True View's neon. He has a need for speed. Motorcycle race?
Hammerlock. Was hoping you'd drop by. Bit of doing, but I was able to widen that crack I made. Storage device. Got a couple of new scraps of data. First file just so happened record of Carnelian's procedure. He was a bastard soul was poured into one of those clot type monsters. Got an annoying talent for mimicking shapes and faces, which is exactly what Carnelian took advantage of. Tricked us with his fake Kameka.
Convenient to get put into a goo monster and then you can just shape change back to your original form. Kind of convenient. I'll never fear. Do declare that Inspector Hildibrand is here. How does he always know?
The other file I pulled had details on yet another monster-fied criminal.
Can't believe that Carnelian's a Carmillion. /ban. ISO. There. How dare you come up with a better joke than I did?
Oak was nabbed for repeated vehicular violations. Riding his air wheeler too fast, making reckless maneuvers, endangering others, that sort of thing. Hey, the dog, running around in a pottery of a cactuar now? What? Judging by what we've seen of this researcher's schemes, we'll have dispatched the prickly speed demon somewhere outside the dome. Where?
Oh, I do declare.
Rejoice, my good detective. For I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, come bearing the very direction you see. I have it straight from the mouth of the real Kamaka that an ambulatory cactus piloting a flying contraption was supposedly streaking through the sky on a southerly barren. Hard-boiled's like, wait, you had actual information? Wait. What? Alas, and despite hastening to confirm this sighting, our intrepid sheriff arrived too late to see the needle-covered individual in question. I do declare the report was summarily dismissed as fanciful imaginings of inebriated townsfolk. As it is. Sometimes you get drunk and see cactuses driving flying motorcycles. The insistent chirp of veteran instinct nonetheless impelled me to investigate. Thus did my faithful assistant and I venture further south to question the colorful crowds of Thule Yodel.
Thule Yolol?
Ahem. Yes. There to find sober witnesses eager to tell of an airborne succulent.
They said it was moving at an incredible pace. Had astride a vehicle like the ones the mechanical invaders had ridden. It was last seen zipping past a dirigible before vanishing into the clouds to the south.
Alexandria's soldiers ride on air-wheelers, so unless there's another flying cactuar out there somewhere, we have our man. Good work, all. So proud. Most too good, in fact. Oh,
You get tricked.
that's not really Hildibrand. Oh, I don't. Oh, over there. Is that a new case I spy? Had to bait to the hook. They're a real deal, all right. I don't come to think of them. I don't know why anyone would bother impersonating either of them to begin with. This is going to get very confusing. Since Carmelian could be like... Or Carnelian. Carnelian could be anybody. These seed seems solid enough. If we're serious about catching this guy, we'll need an air wheeler of our own. Come on. Shop nearby does custom jobs.
Gotta get a mount.
Is this leading to me getting a mount?
I'm fairly sure that the air wheeler is a mount. But I don't necessarily know if this is how I get it. I expect not. I expect it would require some shenanigans. This is the place. Used to be regularly at sea, but I ain't been back in a while. Let's see if they still remember. You want the answer for that? No, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Thank you, though.
We'll see.
I mean, I got a mount for the end of the Endwalker, so maybe. I assume I'll get something cool. But we'll wait and see what it is.
Well. Look who the wind drew in.
Come on. Oh, Monon, come from my steed.
Battered old scrap heap. Been resting in my garage floor so long, I could manage a slow trot, let alone a gallop. Happy to give it a tune-up if your credits to burn, but I need you to supply some parts. New high-voltage battery and superconductor coil, minimum. Chronometer's ticking. I'll see if I can hands on a battery, but I ask you to track down the coil. Of course. Soft-boiled dopes wouldn't know a suspension spring from an anti-gravity gimbal, but you I can trust to find the right part without cracking the pressure. I'm on it, Detective. Believe in me. Hild-boiled seems desperate to get his air wheeler up and running. I'll give you a tip. You want a coil quick like and salvaging the ride's defective sentries. Best bet. I'll even lend you this handy gadget to help you out. Set off the distress signal on the west side of Old Alexandria. You'll soon have some murderous mechanical company. Dismantle for parts. Thanks. That is very handy. And here I go with the old ultraviolence. Take these two along with me on that battery hunt. Good luck out there. For some reason, he is now calling everybody doll. I think it's helping me keep the voice. Why is he calling everybody doll? I don't know. Feels like something he would say. Given that he literally does say things like doll fight. A need for speed. Where to go? Over here. I'm fairly sure this is not where that light comes from. We'll see. Ook, thank you for the hydrate. I shall do that right now. As soon as I don't get jumped by robots. You go right up here. Scared. Or just dropped in from the sky. Yes, thank you. That's not. Drink. Remember, chat, hydrates for me are also hydrates for y'all. Cheers. Right, drink some water. I've been drinking a little more today. At least on my breaks, but still a little bit light. Also, my teeth are bothering me. It's not helping. I need to go to the dentist, but I need money for that. Yes. Thank you, Ook. Thank you. I'm still considering doing some voice acting for those redeems. Co Carnage has a bunch of redeems like this, where it's got what? Why can I not get up there? You have to go around, aren't you? Yeah, like Co Carnage has a bunch of sound redeems. He has voice acting for his. He has actual voice actors do it. I could probably have some fun with it on my own, you know? We'll see. We'll see if I decide to or not. I don't want to make him too obstructive to the stream. But maybe. I really need to get flying. I really need to get flying in these zones. Not being able to fly is so annoying. I got there. I know. Talk about a first world problem, right? Oh no, I can't fly. Oh no.
All right. Just try. Get out of here, Robin. We're about to have a fight. Yes. Robin Fire Emblem is why this Robin is called. Yes. I was wondering. This guy's about to have a real bad day. A very, very, very bad, no good day. Yep. It did. Is there a, speaking of, is there an Aether Current around here somewhere? Oh, I have all those. I just need the quest ones, huh? Noted. Oh, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this fight up here before we go back. We're gonna do it. Blast him. Blast them all. Raid complete. All right. Now we can go back. Now we can go back. You gotta do the easy fights when they come in. I need a bajillion of them. I didn't realize that in order to do the, where's this thing then? In order to do the Tulialal guy, Tulialal gem vendor, I need like rank 4. I need a rank 4 in like all of these. And I'm rank 2. Rank 2 in all of them. We got a lot of fate still. I should work on. I don't know what that that was not the right one to tell them. Actually, probably okay. I don't know what that vendor gives. I want it. I don't know if I'm rank 4 on like any fights. Or any zones. Am I? 2. 1 and 1s and 2s. I don't do a lot of fate grinding. It's not obvious. If that isn't quite obvious. Where you at? Oh. That's not the door. It's farther down. I am so smart. Oh, yeah. When is a door not a door, chat? Anybody know? When a door is not a door? Well, you get your hands on a coil. I did. You know? You know the answer. When it's a jar.
Yeah, that should do the trick. Now, where'd your mates run off to? Can't be that hard to find a store that sells batteries. Probably head over to the Nexus arcade, see who's keeping them. Probably. Rant. Nexus arcade. Look at me teleporting around, trying to be a little more efficient. Look at me. You know, who is this guy? Who is this guy? I saw the little dude over here, and I forgot that he was here. This little guy. Horrible. What's this take? Hold on. Have I never been up here? Huh. By materia, huh? Oh. Yes, you can. This is where you convert, or you trade those things for. I see. I see. I see. Let's realize that was there. I don't think. Hild-boiled. Have you figured it out yet, bud? Damn it all. Any trouble picking up that coil? Nothing you couldn't handle, I'll bet you. As for the battery, I bought one enough. Problem was convincing the inspector and his gal to stick around after he caught a whiff of a tantalizing familiarity. Long story short, they wandered off, haven't come back yet. Suppose we ought to go look for them, eh? Probably. I assume they've gotten themselves into trouble. Coffee. Oh, hey, it's our buddy. Yep. And a zombie. Is that a corpse? Smiling corpse. Yeah. Oh, don't you need fresh detective. This dapper zombie is an old acquaintance of mine.
Allow me to introduce myself, good sir. I am a proud member of the Deadman, a disciple of Master Zombiebrand. I have been on the road, seeking out new recruits for our merry, moldering band. That search is what brought me here, into the midst of this unexpected, but most welcome reunion.
Usually hold necromancy, but he seems harmless enough. So, been catching up. We got a case to work on. In actual fact, I do declare that our conversation was almost entirely case adjacent. Employing his nose for festering fella, this gentle zombie traced the stench of necromantic decay to the very facility in which I once slumbered. Yep.
Yeah, we became fast friends with one of the reanimated researchers there. During the process of getting to know one another, he spoke briefly of the only person left alive after the incident.
I love this background. Like they're posing.
According to my new carnal chum, all the lab workers perished when an accident resulted in leakage of a highly toxic substance. All that is, save for a single man, who habitually wore a protective gas mask.
That was lucky.
Eshkai is his name. He was second in command, second in charge after the overseer himself. Disdained by his peers as a condescending know-it-all. He did, however, grudgingly recognize his passion for his work. Even after devoting a full day to official experiments, he would pour his remaining time and energy to some mysterious side project.
He was the whole sole surviving researcher, you say? Sounds like we finally have a name for our mastermind. This is that shambling undead, no less. No matter how many years I do this job. Well, thanks for that. Let's go.
We got a name.
Glad to be of service. Now, if you'll excuse me, my new recruit and I have a cafe tour planned.
You have a new recruit? Who? Where? What? I feel like we should vet this new recruit.
That fellow was an honest-to-God's walking corpse, huh? Some weird folk in my line of work. Why just keep company with such oddballs, son?
Yeah, kinda. When it's entertaining.
That was out of line. Just, I reckon there are forces in this world you're better off not messing with. Anyway, let's take me these parts back to Monum, get my wheel repaired. Take too long. I'll ride him back here and make sure he's running smoothly. See the magnificent beast in all his glory.
Nice. There's a little creeper back in the background.
Oh, excuse me.
I was hoping the little bug dude would also be here. Like they're just both just chose the same spot to watch us from.
I don't see him anywhere.
I don't see the little bug bro. Nope. Alright. Keep it going. Active Hild-boiled seems somewhat nervous. Excited to reclaim his pride and joy, perhaps?
I would assume.
I would assume so. Go.
That's pretty sick with it, though.
Door. Look at that.
Pretty cool.
Oh, there's a little bug bro.
What do you think, Damelon? I called him a night stallion. He's a custom job built for yours truly. Far too much horsepower for the average mook to handle. Anti-gravity capabilities are standard. Come to ground speed, he's been tweaked to give the highest possible performance. Brick is to install quick heating motor coils. Won't the increased heat compromise the magnetic field's integrity, you ask? Well, doll, while that's a valid concern, hotter drivetrain responds completely differently. You open up the throttle and go. Get those filthy hands off my ride.
I declare, I merely thought to enhance your beloved steed with a touch of Salamanderville. You had this amazing machine this whole time? I hadn't even been riding it up until now.
Oh, fresh-faced innocent. Spitting image of my assistant.
Doo-doo.
Today I hung up spurs It was right after I'd caught Carnelian.
Mounting that bike.
Oh, simmering with lots of vengeance. Get to burst my shell at any moment.
Oh, they're just going, huh? Let's see.
Let's go.
I can't even mount in Solution 9. They're cheap. They're cheating. Which reminds me a bit of Final Fantasy XIV. Especially Advent Children, where there's a whole scene.
Big house, too good for the likes of Crime King. See you in hell, Your Majesty.
Oh. Damn. Saved by the cops. Done it. He was resisting.
Get to pull the trigger when you have the chance. You've gotten soft, hard-boiled.
Looking good in those riding or app stuff. What the?
Oh, this flashback exceeds the legal limits.
Nice with illicit embellishments, no doubt.
I'm also here.
Stick to the facts. Incredible.
Cut to the chase, my assistant was avenged. Slinging the Crime King into the slammer, took off mode of boil. Riding cold just ain't my style. Oh. Now the Carnelian's on the streets again. It's time for me to get back in the saddle.
We're obviously not getting this one, huh? This is obviously his bike.
Saying that cactuar punk flew over Thule whatever. Flew past the dirigible on his way south, right? What kind of territory are we looking at, son?
Lots of trees. Yeah.
Lots of big trees, are there? Let's make this Yak-Tail a dirigible landing our starting point. I'll take Night Style in and meet you there.
Sir.
Why?
He did warn him. Pouty lips. Pouty face.
Fleet!
We're still going. We're still going. Hildibrand.
Oh, I do declare right. We shall find our way to this cocktail dirigible landing. See you there.
I'm pretty sure it was Yak's tail, Inspector.
Oh boy. They're never making it.
Meteorites and Meteor Wrongs is the name of the list. Interesting. Alright, so we need to go to Rock. Brush. Do I have the thingy here?
Doing right.
I do.
I don't think I can fly here.
No, I cannot. I need to get all my flying ability. Make this is less annoying. Make traversing Dawn Trail less annoying. I rarely do it when I'm like actually going through the expansion, but maybe I should. I have a bunch of zones I still need to do. Even before Dawn Trail. Well, young Jabral, huh?
You made it. Even the jaded old gumshoe had to appreciate that view coming in over the treetops. Anyway, talked to the locals while waiting for your lot to arrive. One fella had seen Mr. Cactuar flying down to the lower forests. Told the biggest place out that way is a settlement called Mamook. So that'll be our next destination. Let's head over there, walk the streets, ask some questions. You know, usual dog.
Oh, I declare a very good detective, but what's become of your wondrous wheeler?
My stallion draw more attention than I like. I'll use the autopilot function to call him if I need him. Otherwise, I'll make do with my own 2 feet.
An autopilot feature. Some kind of mount calling tool. I don't think it's happening. All the way down there. Let's teleport. Let's teleport. Keep it going. I need to get unlocked and flying.
Part of what? Must be a mook. We build things different down here, huh?
Imagine if we had mount summoning technology. I know, right? Impossible. Impossible.
You ain't got time to admire the architecture. Spread out, find someone's lapped eyes on that cactuar.
Not 100% satisfied with my hard-boiled voice. Still needs a little work. Still needs a little work. Thankfully, we got a little bit of time, huh? Oh. Have you seen a giant cactuar on an airspeeder? Yep, what I'm asking.
Why, yes, I did see an unusual creature riding a strange vehicle through the forest at breakneck speeds. The vehicle's terrible noise is what drew my attention, followed by the incomprehensible yelling of its pilot. Yet, the sight of this posturing man plant was so absurd, I found myself more bemused than frightened.
Understandable. Cactuars are kind of patently ridiculous. To be believed. Here. Round back. Have you seen a giant man plant?
Yeah, I am kind of the fiend you describe. The forest has its share of fantastical creatures, but this one is undeniably out of place. I observed it smashing one of the giant meteorites with a club, then racing away with the broken piece. Think of that, what you will.
Interesting. There's the meteorite part, huh? They need the materials from the meteorite? Interesting. What are they building? Building some kind of contraption. It will obviously end poorly. They've got electrope, they've got ceruleum. Can't remember the material that was in the meteorites. Star metal. Star metal, probably. Along those lines. Backle jaw.
This is every recent gossip. I crossed paths with the creature myself, and it was indeed odd. The machine it rode upon was the true wonder. He pulled up alongside me and my weaver, gone just to a race, and zoomed off with astounding swiftness. We're planning to catch that fiend and lead an equally miraculous mount.
Oh, yes? Will I? Will I need an equally miraculous mount? Like they're teasing. Feels like they're teasing something. You never realize how much you miss the ability to fly in these zones until you can't. I think that's going to be my evening project this week, is maybe unlock flying in all these zones. Sorry. Pardon me. Maybe. I mean, there are quests associated with them, but they're pretty minor, right? And if I wait to do them all on stream, it will never happen. There's so much other stuff to do. Oh, what's the rep? Testimonies I gathered were very much the same. There is a cactuar racing around out there. That much can be said. Making stops to bag meteorite fragments. This ain't no simple joyride. Talk to me, Demelon. Something about these rocks I don't know. Have lore that extends beyond the Aether quests, but even then, yeah. And like, we can always like go in and pick up the quest threads after, right? Like, you know, a lot of them will have like like the additional quests, and maybe for those we come back and check them out at some point, maybe something like that. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it extends as like the yellow quest, right? Yeah, I think the reason I haven't done a lot of them is because I was trying to hold off and do them on stream, but I that might just not be viable. Not if I'm only streaming it twice a week, and one of those days is, you know, group day. Yeah, I might just do it. Might just do it. We'll see. We'll see. There was one in Stormblood that had a dungeon associated with it. That's an outlier. I think I remember something like that. Yeah. I think I remember something. And, you know, yeah, if we get something like a dungeon or something like that, obviously we would do that on stream. Like, if it comes up to the point where it's like something happens. Sure. But it's time for our next break, chat. It's time for our next break. So I'm going to pause the game right here. Y'all go grab yourself some water, grab a snack. I'm gonna maybe do a little bit of exercise. My body hurts today and I'm a little tired. I might just take it easy. But I am gonna get up and move around at the very least. And maybe refill my coffee because I need fuel. I need fuel. So, y'all do the same thing. But also, stay tuned. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes. BRB. And welcome back, everybody. And congrats, Creso, for landing in the pool. I saw that as I was walking away too. I saw it on my TV. I saw you just glide in. Welcome back. I'm still thinking about what I want to do. That game, like a break game, custom stream break game. Still thinking about it. I may throw out a call in like the Discord or something to see what people might be interested in. Maybe. I know it's not a big deal, but it would be a fun project to do. But let's keep it going. We'll see.
Some kind of special etheric radiation, eh? Haven't pieced together this guy's big plan yet, but he seems real interested in those space stones. Means we got a good chance of finding his spiky goon by sticking out spots where the meteors are. At the Cactuar, we make him lead us to the researcher and Cartnillian. I say us, I mean me and Nightstale, of course. Once we find him, the rest of you won't be given chase without an air wheeler.
Oh, I do declare I need no such contrivance. These legs have been conditioned by an intensive chocobo-bearing exercise regimen. Of course it does. Instead of like he's the chocobo mount instead of the other way around.
No. Good luck to them. They'll think he's a weak-willed pup, and now that uncanny body of his is made of sterner stuff.
I'm also here.
You're long ways in. I hear there's a few good-sized meteorites along the side of the road out of town. Start at the near end. Open book puts in an appearance. Right, doll?
Yeah, it is all right. Sure, I'm glad I'm wearing this trench coat for the rain. No? Are we in chat?
Very convenient.
Your fate right here. Heck? What the heck? Let's do this while we're here.
Pull over there.
We'll go ahead and do this while we're here. Already over-leveled. I should probably go to multi-target, in fact. Probably shouldn't have. Oh, that's right. This was right. Give me the XP right now. Please heal me, Mr. Robin. I do not want to die to these piranha.
Please save me, life. So, let's go ahead and buffer ourselves a little bit. Let that health kind of recover just a smidge. Just a smidge, you know? Pretty good. This is probably technically way slower to just be doing this. So. Also hit this guy. Yeah. Blast him. Ow. Robin. No, please. Robin. Thank you. A little sketch. It's a little sketch trying to fight multiple targets. A little sketch. But Robin did a good job. Robin did a good job. Get me alive. Which is all you want. It's all you want. Where's he going?
I got distracted.
Yes. Yeah, I might just go and do my Aether Current quests. Get them knocked out over this. Try to do it over this next week or so. For the next stream. Just so I can get around Dawn Trail. Oh. Just so I can get around. Especially if we're going to do stuff like, you know, fight trains and things like that. Hunt trains, whatever. Probably be good to be able to fly.
You'll ride and get to where around here. Let's move on. Ugh, that idiot inspector. Off like he had the case all sewn up. Running fast, didn't find him any keys, did it? Here I thought he was onto something.
Oh, that way, Nashu. I think we may be onto something. Bye. Okay. Yeah, well, I want to do that, but I also I do want to play more of the Phasmophobia event. It's not really a stream thing. Just want to play more of the Alan Wake 2 Phasmophobia event. I got to do that too. And also, I need to make some money. I need to do some of that too. I need to do some actual work. Profitable work. Not enough time in the day, y'all. Maybe I shouldn't be streaming 5 days a week. But I like it. I enjoy it. That's why we're doing it.
No sign of him here either. On to the next meteorite.
Okay. Oh, I detect a hint of criminality in that direction. Onwards, Nashu. We mustn't let the detective even, lead us to the punch. Bye, Nashu. Happening. What is happening?
Big spicy boy here. It's that moth. It's that giant, terrifying moth. I don't know if I want to try to solo that. Some jobs you can do that. Black Mage is not great at soloing. Like soloing the monster fates. But we'll try anyway. If I die, it's your fault, chat. I'll blame it on you. I should definitely be doing single target. Oh. Unfortunately, I can't do I don't have my really big hits because I'm not level 100. We're doing good damage. I guess I do have the I guess I do have the benefit of being having all like 770 plus. I don't know. There is that. There is that. Oh yeah, look how strong we are, chat. Look how strong. We're pretty good, actually. Feeling pretty good about myself on this one. Handled. Alright. Maybe we are finally strong enough. At least for that one. Some of them are worse than others. At least we were strong enough for that one. That's pretty cool. Transfuse into Aether Soul or Umbral Soul. Let's see what's up. Some of those fights are tough for Black Mage to do alone. I think so much damage. Oh, there he goes. Oh my god, he's incredible.
The opposite side or 1,000 meters in your hide. Make way for the unmatchable, uncatchable Spike.
Hi, Spike. He's amazing. He's amazing.
This one looks ripe for smashing.
Oh, right there. I don't need you to hop off that ale wheeler. Does she have a banana?
Huh? Ah, you must be the blowhards I was warned about. Think you can give orders to the succulent speedster? My ride is maxed out with black market mods. Oh, one faster. Keep up if you can, slowpokes.
Oh boy. Oh, he threw his club down. He's not playing around. All right. I mean, what am I supposed to do here?
Where's gotta be?
Gallant accepted. To me, Night Stallion. Time to burn rubber. Go the running mount. Go. Okay, well, I'll just be here. Oh, I am right behind you. It'll just be me and Nashu just vibing.
And I'm right behind you, Inspector. No, just me, huh?
Okay. Oh, I am actually going to at least go for a run.
Amazing.
Hey, yeah. Damn it. Stallions at full gallop and I'm still trailing.
It would seem you require my assistance after all.
You caught up to me on foot?
Nice club you got on the ground there. What if we made a new job with it?
Change of plans. Where's my damn python?
That's a banana. I'll just tweak the weapon's elemental settings like so. With you steering and me providing the thrust, this fiend will soon learn a harsh lesson. Nothing outruns a fired-up Mandeville man.
This feels dangerous.
Whee! Yeah, what if they did make a job out of it? That'd be crazy.
They're going. I have a feeling his gun is not going to survive this.
They're actually gaining on me. Come on in, I feel the needle for speed.
God. Not even a good pun.
Oh, we did it. Oh, victory is ours. No!
Hold together, Night Stallion. I believe in you.
Oh. Well, that's not optimal.
Oh. Night Stallion. No. So I'm probably not getting it as a mount.
Probably not.
On account of it just exploding. It's fine. I could work with that.
I could work. I can't believe it. My undefeated record. My legendary win streak. It's over. Yet, I feel strangely content. Something about family. No.
William. Do not make me blast you.
You win. Just hand me over to the coppers. Done with it.
So I hate that he apparently has shoved his sunglasses into his own flesh. Keep them in place. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Like, the sunglasses still have arms on them. And he appears to have shoved them into his face. Actually horrifying. 'Cause presumably he feels pain. I don't know.
Researcher forced you to work for him, like you did with the other fiends. That's right. He told me to smash and grab meteorites from the forest. Now what he wanted it for.
What if they made it work?
Speaking of new jobs, is Beastmaster in? Like, is Beastmaster dropped, Chryso? But I saw it in the class list, but I didn't think it was in yet. Maybe I'm just missing things. Like, I saw it in the job list. Can you actually get it yet? Or are they just prepping? They put it on the job list, but we're not getting it until 7.5. Okay. I was like, I don't remember seeing that in the patch notes, but I was like, it's in the list. There. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. I will want to grab it, obviously. It sounds fun. It's another limited job, right? So, can't use it everywhere. But, it'd be fun to play around. Now this way to nab some delinquent goon and go leads on Kashkai or Carnelian, show for it. Not to mention my beautiful ride getting trashed. That one's on you, Hildibrand.
Oh, perhaps we can try running together next time.
Oh, if you're looking for Kashkai, I know exactly where he'll be. Waiting for my meteorite delivery. Over by the cliffs, southwest of here.
Oh.
I didn't say that sooner. I bet Carnelia was there with him. You won't escape me this time.
Gun might be a little melted, but
I will leave this criminal cactuar in your custody. Fiendish appearance aside, 'tis a man's soul within. So please, treat him accordingly.
Noted. We will eat him.
Bye. They're not huge fans of humans.
Now, let us follow the detective to these cliffs, shall we? I must ensure that these villains are served a gentleman's justice.
Me too. Me too. I'm definitely not going to blast them with a fireball. Definitely not. Listen, fireballs only kill people if we want them to. There's a thing in D&D where you can choose to do non-lethal damage. It's like that. Like that. I can choose whether my fireballs are actually going to murder a dude. Or just knock him out. Obvious. Oh, there's seven. Looking fabulous in your jorts. Good thing I don't have any mods installed, huh, chat? Because apparently there are some quite interesting cosmetic mods you can do for Final Fantasy XIV. I have not looked into any of them myself, but I have heard rumors. And seen the occasional picture. That is not the kind of thing you do on stream. That is not. For multiple reasons. For multiple reasons. There are, but there's, yeah, streaming with them is asking for trouble. Exactly. Not if I'm, especially if I'm leveraging for that Squeenix sponsorship, right? Yeah. Probably best if I do not.
I can hear him just up ahead. Let's get the drop on them before we all go barging in.
Is your internet working okay in your office now? You got the DeLorean? Internet working today, Prezo? I hope.
Sweet. We must assume something went wrong.
Yeah, it's fine today. Yay! Question mark.
These meteorites provide the perfect energy source. I'd prefer to harvest a surplus. There's too great a risk to linger here.
Freeze, mage. So much as twitch your lips, light you up.
No! I've worked too hard to give up now. Away!
Oh, we really just did let him bounce. Okay.
He's getting away.
Yep. We got the one I want. Don't think I'm taking you in just so you can escape. Never again.
Uh-oh. This is a little like an execution.
Oh, murder is not the answer. Detective.
Goop.
You.
He's inside him. Oh, where? Where did Carnelian go?
It.
Pity there's no one else here that can fight, you know? Pity.
And
You almost had me, if not for this bumbling fool that you tolerate. Soft as ever. Teleporting away.
I'm not the main character. I'm not allowed to act without explicit direction in Hildibrand's quests. This is not going to go well. Not going to go well.
you're done, Hildibrand. Stay out of my way.
Little bugs. Yeah. I do declare my recent inadequacies as an inspector appear to have earned the detective's ire. Was you he turned to for assistance in this case, Damelon? It is only fitting that you remain at his side for the duration. Ow. Weirdly self-aware, this version of Hildibrand. Oh, meanwhile, Nashu and I shall persist with our independent inquiry. Off they go. Off they go. Oh, Alright, I mean, that didn't go great. It didn't go amazingly, TBH. They both got away.
There's a sudden exit back there, but the yolk for brains had me steaming.
Hildibrand only wants to help. He's just Hildibrand.
That's the problem, see? His help ain't nothing but a hindrance.
It always is until it isn't. Guys, this is not independent. This is literally the opposite of independent. With the love of, I see you skulking over there, soft-boiled. Oh, I do declare, isn't this a delightful spot of serendipity? We were simply following the villain's trail, and look how we've all run into each other. Completely by chance, of course. Oof. We were only passing through after all. I do declare we shall apprehend that masked mastermind with our own tried and true methodology. You shall see. Oh. Weird to see Hildibrand, like, sad. Damn, I want you on the case with me from here on out. When it comes to a proper guide beyond the dome, as being tougher than no one else fits the bill. Might need to cool your heels for a bit while I work on salvaging more data. Hild-boiled even always gets his files in. Be around. Very interesting. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Of course. Elsewhere. What is... Meanwhile. What the... Where is elsewhere? I don't...
At long last, my scheme has come to fruition. No longer must I endure the company of incompetent colleagues. All is in readiness. The replication of my brilliant mind is at hand. Never again would I be known as the Canonlaca Corpus's second best. My name shall ring across the lands, carried far and wide by an army of unrivaled geniuses.
Uh-oh.
Something amusing. Oh, just the fact that you repaired a device capable of miracles, yet your plans for it are so very banal. Dare mock me?
Yeah. Curse your cruel and inevitable betrayal, etc., etc.
What a boy he was. Now to realize a dream worthy of this marvelous technology.
Yep. Imagine that. Oh. Dang it! Of course it's the UFO. Yeah, it's fine today. I can swear that message just popped up. I don't remember what I don't remember what I was talking about. Detective Hild-boiled. Stuff. Cucumber wrapped in old from a man who fills his own company.
Music was overdone. Let the pot boil and boil. A match to my mood. So you can't make a cracked shell whole again. Time I smashed it completely. Interesting. Hi, Nashu. Core, those are some troubling thoughts. Can anyone save Detective Hild-boiled from himself? I bet the inspector can. With us on the case, a happy ending is never far away. See you, Inspector. Nice. Yeah, I think all of it that we have. Check something. Close the, I closed the thing. Yeah, so meteorites and meteor wrongs was the latest one we had. So we are caught up on Hildibrand, chat. We're caught up on Hildibrand. It looks like the next bit of Hildibrand will be with patch 7.55 as well. What a coinkydink. What a coinkydink. That's also when Beastmaster comes out. Yes, yes. Cool. We got a ways until more Hildibrand. Did the thing. We don't have a ton of time left. But let's see. You know what? We're just gonna sort of wrap up some of these quests I have on the side that I have some finales that I need to do. Or like some last little chats. Let's do these. Let's do these. Yeah. We're all caught up. We have to wait for the exciting conclusion for quite a while, actually. It'll be a minute until we get 7.55, right? Because we just got 7.5, so we gotta go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Side content spoilers, which may also contain actual spoilers. Probably like September sometime. Sounds about right. That'd be cool. That's my birthday month. That sounds about right.
I'm pleased you made it, Damelon. I came by alpaca, and for a blessing, I felt no pain in my lower back the entire ride. Perhaps the medicinal applications of sapotender needles was a field serving a further study. A subject for another time, perhaps. The personage before us is the self-same individual who informed me that the Yakui ruins may exist in Shaolani. They looked after me when I came here previously to conduct field work. They're an extraordinarily erudite individual, well-versed in ancient legends. Turn to me, my friend. Based on what I've shared with you, were you able to find any commonalities between the legends of your people and the ruins we discovered in Jacques Tural?
Concerning these precious few stories of our ancestors who traversed north have been passed down. But the valiant warrior who brought the sky ruin know, I would share with you a story regarding the Great Serpent, one who would normally not scoozed outsiders. Please follow me to the indelible passage. Girls should explain all. Yes, this is the, like the quest that... What the heck? Anyway. That is so far away. Oh wait, I can fly here. I do have flying. In exactly one location. Dawn Trail, look at that. I do have one of them. Like, this is going to be very annoying otherwise. Yeah. We're sort of wrapping up the quest line that we did the dungeon for on Sunday. Past your expiration date. Boo. Past your expiration date. They love their puns and the fates. Alright. What do we got? Legend concerning the great serpent who's hidden within this mural. Pray gaze upon it carefully as I weave for you an ancient tale. I love ancient tales. I love that. I like all kinds of tales. Oh, long ago, a sect of our ancestors forged north. There, deep within a valley, they discovered the remains of an ancient temple. Huh? Its inhabitants had long perished, and the purpose for which the structure existed was itself an enigma. Yet, when our forebearers finally delved into its furthest recesses, they discovered a great serpent deep in slumber. It should be noted, our people revere serpents as divine creatures who govern the boundary between worlds. To behold one of such immense power dormant within these ruins, they believed it to be to build a temple around its chamber and offer prayers for its divine protection. Yet, ensuing years, our people were plagued by disease. Time and again, our ancestors offered supplications for divine assistance. No matter how fervent their prayers, the great serpent never deigned to answer them. In the end, many of our forebearers withdrew from the northern lands. Only the most devout worshippers of the great serpent remained, as they too would withdraw in somber procession, having buried too many brothers and sisters.
Next, who remained prayed for the God's awakening. Great serpent's awakening. He prayed for a salvation that would never come. Yet, why should it awaken now? What incited its aggression? Simply by chance? I was in so foul a mood? Or is there perhaps some underlying reason we've yet to uncover?
About who held vigil of the temple held this belief: when the great serpent doth awaken, its coil shall envelop the world. In other words, the creature's discovery was itself a pretext to legitimize their territorial expansion north. Yet their prayers fell on deaf ears. Only now, before our benefactor, has the great serpent finally awoken. A peculiar but altogether fascinating turn of events. Hi. Simple, if the being you encountered truly was divine, mayhap it is you who shall receive its blessings.
And we consider that our friend here, a traveler capable of crossing the rift twixt worlds, was blessed by a being who governs that boundary. Would that not fit the interpretation held by this sect? who remained. At any rate, Damelon's testimony and the legends of the Yakui will go a long way in verifying my theory. I can gather sufficient evidence. These two civilizations, worlds apart, share fundamental values, and prove my thesis. Our outlook on history shall be irrevocably changed. Mayhap even a new field of study shall be pioneered. Does the inception of civilization and its infancy bear similarities in each reflection? Was there some localized connection between them, such as a planar fissure? Or perhaps there was some all-powerful keeper of the whispers, peering through the veil. Just thinking about what it is that connects us across the rift gets my heart racing.
Was it, can't remember the term. It's like, there's a term for evolution that, I think it's like convergent evolution or something like that, where completely separated species will often evolve in the same way. Kind of the same vibe. Can't remember the actual thing. It's not convergent. Might be.
Certainly have my work cut out for me. Now that you've made the ruin safe, let me resume my expedition and, more importantly, continue writing my thesis. Master Chronicler, Damelon, I can't thank either of you enough for your cooperation this day. It would be nice if you hadn't taken several months to do that dungeon, though. I know not where my research will take me, but I have no doubt my pursuit of the mysterious and miraculous will see us cross paths again.
Bye. Also, bye.
Nice.
Got a couple of tier 11 materials, huh? 4. Those will sell. Just clearing off my quest log a little bit, you know? Just stop already. Let's see, I need to speak with Nostalgia, too. So we'll see if we can do that. I don't think I'll have time to complete talking to Nostalgia, but let's at least go chat with her. Maybe it's quick. Whoops. Is it this? Esterland. Hopefully. Lee. Yes, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream today. We got through Hildibrand. We branded it up. Know what I mean? I love that questline so much. I have so much fun with Hildibrand every time. And I'm very curious to where they're going with it. And like we were saying, it'll probably be September before we get back to it. Oh. Got a raid suggestion for today if you're up for checking out someone new. Completely unrelated to what you do, though. Yeah, throw their username in the channel. I'll see. We'll see. That's the first name. We'll see. We'll see. What do they usually do? What's their thing? What are they? How they gaming? Or how they streaming? Come on. We'll see who I got on my list. Joe 610. Main game is satisfactory. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Go back. Was the deadwalk as haunting as we expected? It was fine. I was totally cool. I didn't die at all in the deadwalk. Any particular reason why you're suggesting them today, or just you just think they're cool? Let me get this straight. You met a disturbed mascot, attended a twisted tea party, were assaulted by a sky wheel, and a merry-go-round, and fought for your life in a haunted house. In this house, to be precise. And with that, my suspicions are confirmed. Good vibes, and they're back from after a long hiatus. Okay. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Yeah, I'll take a quick look through my follower list, or my raid list. But maybe we will. Maybe we will. Maybe. Maybe we will. I do like welcoming people back. In the days when the dream better yet flourished, the Witness House often held plays with volunteers from the audience. These volunteers were cast as the serious heroes and tasked with rescuing a captive princess, Traumeri, Lord of Nightmares. That sounds awfully similar to Adamelon's experience. Precisely. Thus, I believe the Deadwalk's monstrous residents, given life by the lingering memories of the Endless who once called it home. As its name once implied, the district was built for those Endless who loved to dream. The theme park itself likely gained a mind of its own. Over the years, perhaps, it too harbored the hope for a hero, would grant its former citizens final, desperate wish for freedom, for home. As I understand it, when Queen Sphene and Zoralja first attempted interdimensional fusion, a few areas within living memory suddenly vanished into the rift, including Dreamburrow. As the endless souls within began to fade, their memories and desires fused with the very essence of their home to turn Deadwalk into what it is now? Question mark? Considering the timing, we have to assume the district's reconnection is due to Her Majesty's last attempt at interdimensional fusion. But, with Traumeri gone, those lost souls should finally be able to rest in peace. I'm not entirely certain, but the rift did close upon Damelon's return. I can only hope your hypothesis is true, and their role in that hollow performance has concluded. Pretty sure he's in the same age generation as us? Nice, nice. This is mine, I suspect. Long have I served as a guide, eager to bring joy to every visitor who passed through living memory's golden gates. But I see now why I remain. I was meant to perform this final act of guidance. Lead you both to those lost dreamers. See. I do not wish to dampen the mood, of course, so I shall take my leave. But I could not be prouder to serve my fellow citizens. I could not be happier that you were my final guests. Farewell, my friends, and thank you, truly. Bye. I pity him, but I think it's best to let him go. We should return to Solution 9. Your good deals still need to go rewarded after all. I'll meet you back there, as my real self this time. Alright. Alright. Snooze. Cool. Let's return to Tilial, and then I will send y'all on your way. Possibly into this character. But I do hope you all enjoyed the stream today. I had a lot of fun. Seeing Hild-boiled literally Matrix dodge, literally do the Matrix dodge, was incredible. worth it just for that. But that is all we have time for, chat. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope y'all have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you follow me at all the places down below. If you're on the YouTube side, make sure you click that like button, such on the stream. Otherwise, let's see. If you're on the Twitch side, we are going to raid out. Let me pull up my thing. Just taking a quick check of who's on my list to see if anything's like jumping out at me as a much watch. I think we're right. Right. Let's see. This Joe 610. Let's see. Taking a quick look. Yeah, he's doing a big old factory. That's mind-boggling. Not sure. Or let's go share some love with Joe 610 coming back from their hiatus. Why not? Let's do it. If you are a sub, you can use that first raid message. If you're not a sub, you can use the second one. Share a little love with a returning streamer. I'd love to see it. Satisfactory breaks my brain every time I see it, and this looks like it will do the same thing. But go say hi. I'm so hungry, so I'm gonna be lurking for most of it. But we'll say what's up. Other than that, thank you all very much for watching today. Take care of yourselves. Be good. Be good to yourselves and be good to others. And we will be back tomorrow for more Persona 5 Royal. We're getting very close to finishing that as well. So stay tuned. And